We are hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
If you invested in Bitcoin at the beginning of 2023, you would be significantly in the green. Actually, if you invested anytime in 2023, you would have been profitable. Now, we did have a very, very long bear market, and a lot of cryptocurrencies are still struggling, but we're focusing on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin Spot ETF. This is Larry Fink. He is the CEO of BlackRock, which manages 9.4 trillion US dollars, and he believes
crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
Now, a flight to quality occurs when investors move their money out of riskier asset types like equities and into more stable ones like government bonds during a market downturn or a period of economic instability. And that's where the world is at right now, with wars happening globally, with inflation getting out of control, with billions of dollars being printed daily, with countries considering moving from the US dollar standard to other currencies. So there is a lot of uncertainty in the future, and Bitcoin is now a flight to quality. It is a potential investment where you could hedge against inflation. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that Bitcoin is going to go up or down. That's up to you to decide. And I'm just here to share the information and some thoughts behind why Bitcoin is going up, why the price is pumping, and why that price could continue to go up if these Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved. Now, these are the major firms that have filed for a spot Bitcoin ETF: Franklin Templeton Investments, BlackRock, WisdomTree, Invesco, Valkyrie, Bitwise, and Van Eck. And a spot Bitcoin ETF would allow investors to directly invest in Bitcoin. So that would allow people in traditional finance, people who own stocks, to easily invest in Bitcoin. It would be as easy as buying a stock, because you would be buying the Bitcoin ETF of one of these companies and potentially more in the future. Now, why do people think that the Bitcoin price is going to go up? Well, that's because if these spot Bitcoin ETFs get approved, each of these firms would be able to promote their Bitcoin ETF product to their clients, and then more money would come in. Now, why would these firms promote their Bitcoin ETF? It's because they make a management fee on that ETF. So if their investors buy that ETF, they would be taking a cut of those funds. They would be making money from selling Bitcoin to their clients, and that's what it is. It is another way for traditional finance to make money. Now, I'm not here to criticize that, because I own Bitcoin and I want the price to go up, but that's what's happening, and anyone could invest in Bitcoin, and it is getting significantly easier. Heck, you could even buy Bitcoin on PayPal and Venmo and a lot of other places, and potentially soon through the stock market. So why is the price of Bitcoin going up? Well, that's because people believe that the spot Bitcoin ETFs are going to get approved. And if they get approved, more money flows in, price goes up even higher. So people are trying to front run traditional finance, and I love that. If you are an early investor or held through the bear market and survived, congratulations. If you're still skeptical about Bitcoin and want to learn more, I'm surprised you are watching this video up until this point. Congratulations. Thank you for hanging out this long, and you're going to get rewarded by some interesting news. Because yes, crypto is full of scams, but that's the same thing about regular money. There's a lot of scams involved with regular US dollars, finance applications, and everything. I'm sure you've seen scams on Venmo and Cash App and Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and through checks and through banking and through spam calls. There's scams everywhere. And as the world gets smarter, people are better prepared against these scams. And even with all of that in mind, Bitcoin is still considered a safer asset, because considering that the other option is like cash and gold, that is very inconvenient to move around. It can be expensive and it can get stolen. So for example, Fort Knox Fort Knox holds the gold reserves of the United States, and they spend $5 million per year on security, with good reason, because they hold $290 billion worth of gold there, and they don't want to get burglared. They don't want to get jacked. They don't want that gold stolen. And to put that into perspective, the amount of gold at Fort Knox is worth about 2 Jeff Bezoses. Fun fact, Jeff Bezos spends $1.6 million on security every year, whereas Fort Knox spends about $2.5 million per Jeff Bezos. So Jeff Bezos knows how to get his value. With the Bitcoin markets pumping and a lot of coverage happening all over the place in different news sources, Yahoo Finance had this interview with Swan CEO Josh Lipton, and he talks about how the ETF is an inevitability, it's going to get approved, and it's going to make Bitcoin a very respectable asset class rather than what people see with the scams and pump and dumps. Now, this is something you probably already know if you're in crypto, but the interesting thing here is the comment. People don't really comment on Yahoo Finance, and this guy does. Randy, a sucker is born every day. That's what you see when you look up cryptocurrency in the dictionary. Now, this could just be one person who doesn't really understand cryptocurrency or had a bad experience and just thinks everything is a scam. And, you know, maybe he's mad about it, so he writes a comment, and I was like, okay, understandable. But then I clicked on his profile. So I clicked on his profile, and then I saw 787 posts. This guy really loves interacting on Yahoo Finance, and that's really not a social place where people comment with each other. I'm sure people are liking his comments, but, you know, that's about 2 likes per comment, and that's a lot of effort if you're just looking for likes from strangers. But I was wondering, like, is he just posting the same thing over and over? In some cases, yes. So even if you hate Bitcoin and all of cryptocurrency, do you hate it that much? Do you hate it enough to post on Yahoo Finance? I find that impressive. Now, I am pro Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I find a lot of use cases and purposes and opportunities in it, but I also see all the negative stuff about it. And as someone who is thoroughly informed about everything, I am not at the point where I would post comments on Yahoo Finance. All right, that's just the fun blurb. And a Bitcoin spot ETF is a big step towards crypto adoption. Potentially, this could fuel the next bull run, where a lot of money is going to flow into the world of cryptocurrency, causing prices for a majority of coins to go up. Now, if we look at the top 100 coins on CoinMarketCap and its performance over the last week, besides stablecoins, pretty much every cryptocurrency went up in value. And that can be significant depending on which coins you're trading. I'm not promoting or advising any of these, but that's what it looks like when we're in a crypto bull market. If money is flowing into the cryptocurrency world, prices go up for many coins. And the quality coins, or the ones that market the best, potentially can attract a lot of that value. Now, I'm not promoting anything here. I'm just sharing the news, my thoughts, and experiences. So if this video has been helpful, feel free to like the video. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.